Okay.
I don't know, but I mean,
is this part of his business plan as well? Is it he was going to get
somebody? Yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is someone is holding this man up from his mission, right? And it's people that are on the other side, right? They're on the other side.
Well, it's obviously Bobby Joe.
Well, yeah, and they want to bring down catchers, like because this guy is making so many waves, like he's just out there just pounding the pavement, right?
Yeah.
On his bike, with a.
It seems like Gomez is right, isn't it? Someone's obviously been assigned to Ryan and is shut him down.
That might be it. Actually, it might be a part of the network.
Yeah.
And those fucking it's kind of crazy about how they do things too with product placement Oreos and how they like will just put things in and like make your mind think of things. The next thing you know, you're buying Funyuns and you're like, why am I even buying stuff like this? It's because of the product placement.
I get it. State actor. I wonder who's that.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, they're right over the target.
I was fucking listening to a bit of Gomez again. He streamed. You know that when you came up and you said that. This is fucking hilarious. Sorry, I gotta compose myself.
Yeah. See, I gotta carry all these guys' shows to make them hilarious.
Because you came up and you said that
they definitely can't do it on their own.
That thing when there was me and you talking. Yeah. But then he restreamed that conversation.
He restreamed our conversation of talking about it?
Yeah, he doubled it up so that you restreamed the stream that me and you had talking about him, talking about us, and you restreamed that again. When we were talking about you being running from the police and being a drug dealer and shit. And that story that you told about him saying that's exactly what a state actor would say.
Did you hear that? Oh my God.
But he said it again when he replayed you saying that.
He reinstated that.
Yeah. He played you and me having that
over the
target about laughing at him saying that.
It's because you're over the target.
The state, I can't fucking explain this very well, but when you came up and had that conversation with
there
him,
it is, everyone.
That story that he played and said that's exactly what a state actor would say.
Everyone always. There's the triple reverse.
You saying that. So
and then said it again.
And then said
it again. Paused it. So then we're making the joke about the state actor thing. Yeah, exactly. And then he paused it and he's like,
Yep. This is how they quadruple reverse and double down, triple down on their state actor LARP to be able to promote grow lights and tanning bed lights and shit like that. Seriously.
Okay, I'm going to do this. So he paused it and said, a state actor joking about being accused of being a state actor is exactly what a state actor would say.
Right.
Exactly.
That was like the inception of being accused and joking about being accused of being a state actor.
Well, I mean, it was LARPy that wanted to accuse me of being part of the DHS, the FBI first, and I'm not. So I'm going like, why would you need to accuse me of that? Right? Off the bat, like real no evidence or anything. Why would you need to go right there? Oh, you need me canceled out of all of these communities you guys are infiltrating. Okay, got it. Let's keep going with the story here.
Double up.
Triple. Quadruple down.
Reverse. It was a double forward flip. It was
all in.
Fucking laugh. Fucking hurting.
I got a set over here.
You know what I mean?
And then he does it.
This is exactly what state actors like Tacos, Colts, and Cats has been doing for years. They think it's funny, but I'm actually carrying their show, so they've got somebody to drag so they can get their watch hours up and then their clicks and views and the monetization. It's all right. Keep going.
He does it to his like four. I don't know how he like he's okay with just like 4 people being in there, you know?
Yeah. No, but you don't get it. He's restreaming on. He's got multiple channels going.
Here, let's watch this.
Yeah, that's hilarious what they're about to do. This guy is a channel striking bitch. Okay, he likes to strike videos where you're mirroring him, mirroring a fair use video about a court case, and you want to get his commentary so you can do commentary on that with your opinion on how full of shit and stupid he is. I mean, it's the way it works. It's fair use, but he's a channel striking little bitch.
Already so funny, that. This is what I was telling you about the other day about how he got it wrong, right? So he's like playing his. Wait a minute. He's like playing his little.
I can't wait to see what I got wrong here. This is gonna be great.
Narrative thing, right? And he's like, yeah, and TBS
got you fucking losers pressed.
Then clearly someone's hired TBS to go around and play this clip when Nunya called me a pedophile, right?
And so no. I didn't say that he got paid. See, that's where they double flip, twist, reverse. I didn't say he got paid. I think he's a fucking loser for free. He's a paid, he's paid in a different way. I think maybe he's trafficking, right? I think his muley girlfriend that he had living in took off. That's his payment. Because he acts like he's paid. I don't think he's getting paid. I think he's a cuck, a free cuck. He doesn't need to be paid. He's eventually going to be able to promote his grow lights. Come on, that's the quadruple flip.
We're talking about that. We're talking about that on your stream, and it comes up. And like I told you yesterday, he's like, well, the reason I called her a state actor is because she called me a pedophile. However, watch the sequence of events, how they unfold here. And then he just I think he clearly notices it after he makes this claim.
I just hope that when I do say something like that and you're being controlled by a state actor, you get it. And then you put them on blast for trying to work you. These guys are total simps wanting to be worked by fucking, this person right here, full of shit. Okay, but they're hiding in socks and got a ban, kick and rage kick and ban and like a bitch, like the bitches
this is why he called her a state actor and then realizes that he called her a state actor first and then she called him a pedophile and then he just lets it play and he's like, well, fuck.
I don't know if I did that. Well, I don't know. Who cares?
No, I'm not going to walk that one back, you know what I mean?
Who cares? Oh my God, we called each other some real nasty names on the internet. Holy shit. This is great.
And it's not so much comedy right there. But anyways, TBS, Tammy Boy Studios has got to play the clip of Nunya calling me the P word. And they're playing it and I call her a state actor back, right? And the reason why I called her a state actor.
You hear that?
Yeah, I called her a state actor back.
I knew more than anything that somebody put her up to dragging me and then calling me the P word, right? Somebody was gassing her up. And I try not to blame those people too much that are being used for their platform by some scumbags like Tacos, Colts and Cats, and Glazer Dean.
Oh, right? Man, hey, thanks for helping me put these shitbags on blast. Wow, this is better than a Saturday morning tub troll show.
Because later on, when they figure out, what Nunya has done, maybe that'll work. Okay, cool. My other phone keeps on timing out. We want to catch Telly on his wake up routine. See if he touches his toes and does any exercises like Felomont does when he is.
I want him to start playing it again.
Up by his handler, start doing jumping jacks and shit like that.
See how controlling he is, like a pred.
His toes and
he wants me to do something.
He exercises like Felomont does when he is.
I want him to start playing it again.
Up by his handler, start doing jumping jacks and shit like that. 1984 stuff. Anyway.
Here it comes.
Right, he's probably restreaming this.
No, I'm recording now. We're about.
He'll start playing it.
15 minutes behind. I wasn't, I wasn't really going to go back. I logged back in. I go, oh, hey, now they're finally playing some of my videos. Okay, good, cool. I mean, once you rage kick me,
background handlers go to different people and try to make friends with them to have people like myself drugged through their channel. And when they realize that they were shammed,
right,
then people like Glazing Dean
see how intent they're listening, intently listening to try to figure out what the fuck they're gonna have to do next, right? I just have to just keep them a little pressed, and they'll roll around in the mud with tacos and glazing and
look at you,
sock
you're
accounts.
The showcase showdowns, huh? They're Glazing Dean. And then you got your little Tommy boy to pedal. None of you calling me the P word because she's pissed.
See?
Right after she admits she's been gassed up.
After she admits,
Glazing Dean.
After she admits she's been gassed up.
They've been doing that shit, going around to people for years.
So this is quintessential fucking Gomez too, right? Like somebody calls him a pedophile, right? And he's like,
what about the background handlers that have been doing this shit for years? No, keep it at grade school level with Tammy Boy Studios.
And friends with them. It's like, well, okay, she didn't call me. I mean, yes, okay, she did call me a pedophile. However,
see, the thing is, they keep it nailed at that instead of wanting to put their buddies that are the background handlers and script writers that are keeping you little shit bags gassed up to do what you're doing. Loving it. I'm loving this, even though I got better things to do. Let's
she called me a pedophile because these other people that I'm still mad at.
No.
Convinced
her. No. That I don't get mad. I get a little even, okay? And I will, right, work some motherfuckers to find out what I need to know. Just saying. That's not mad. See how he's got a twist around? No, I think these guys are mad, and they're wearing a nice mask, being all friendly and nice like Vic. You little scumbags.
To call me a pedophile. Right? So it's like, it's really not on her because we're cool now, right? But these people that I'm still fighting with.
Pretty much from the get-go, when somebody does that, and I know they've been gassed up, there's this thing called forgiveness. It's not that hard when you're not something that someone's trying to label you. It's not that hard to go, okay, somebody's gassing this person up, right? I'll give it a little slap later and maybe they'll realize. And some people do, some people don't, and gotta keep on talking about the P stuff, like Predward, like you're grooming your audience there, TBS. That's not me being mad. You're grooming your audience like Predward did instead of getting to the root of the problem.
It's their fault.
Yep.
Right. So he's not going to want to go through why these people are going around and needing channels to propagate their bullshit. Keep it to the surface in the grade school level shit.
Sure, because we're cool now, right? But these people that I'm still fighting with, it's their fault.
Yep. That's it.
How many LARPy, since you want to still listen, LARPy, how many communities did you and
that
your
was
little
pretty
shit
that was pretty condescending the way he had to try to sell that. It takes a good salesman to sell those grow lights and tanning bed lights, right?
Get tossed out of. Oh, wait a minute. You'll learn by your mistakes because you're psychotic fucks, right? Thinking you could infiltrate this next group? I knew it. Once Alex called out, one day said on a stream, listen to a catch.
Listen to this.
Called out to Edward. Oh, Edward, thanks for helping on this catch, man. You're doing great. I'm like,
see,
they're
really intent.
Fucks, right? Thinking you could infiltrate this next group? I knew it. Once Alex called out, one day said on a stream, listen to a catch.
Listen to this.
Called out to Edward. Oh, Edward, thanks for helping on this catch, man. You're doing great. I'm like, Holy fuck, that's where LARP busters and the boys are at. No shit. Because, I mean, any good op, right? You got to have your controlled opposition guy to help along the storyline, like LARP busters. You dumb fucks. Buying it. I couldn't jump in at that time because I was actually working on an important case at that time out of Alaska.
This guy is so wild, bro. This guy is so wild.
For a veteran. Shit, I wish I could jump on this. I couldn't because I just had other obligations that were more important than chasing Predward around.
Okay.
To another community.
Because I think Telly and I are like good translators at this. Or actually, we're just doing this for the state actor narrative. But here's the state actor narrative.
That's why they got to admit it. You admit it. They got to put it in your face, just like all these sick fucking preds that are being put in your face through the internet. Double twist reverse.
Is that okay? So Alex is in cahoots with Edward.
I didn't say that. I said Edward must have infiltrated Alex. That's what I meant and said, and will stick to. But here you go. Here's your double twist, flip, reverse, springboard,
flip. Also in
flip.
cahoots that there's a tripod that it's LARP, Edward, and Alex are all in cahoots together. Now,
didn't say that. I said Alex more than likely got infiltrated. Or, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they're onto something.
Gomez found this out when he caught Alex shouting out Edward on one of the streams.
That wasn't a catch. It was like, I was like, holy shit, Edward must have infiltrated Alex.
Now, Gomez would have busted this out in his terminology. However, he was working on another case. He was busy working on another case.
Yeah, veteran Robert Bodell. A little more important than chasing Predward around is a ghost that is a distraction on purpose. Right.
That's what he just said. Yeah, that's what he look at. However, he was working on another case.
These guys are triggered, but trying to mask it like Vic would, infiltrating people.
He was busy working on another case.
Was he?
That's what he just said. Yeah, that's what he look at.
I missed it. The sound was a bit like.
Here, I'll even play it.
He said he came up here a little earlier on, and he's already clicked.
I was actually working on another important case out of Alaska at that time.
Oh, I wonder what he was saying about the Alaska.
Shucks, that's what he's saying. He's like, I called it out, I saw it, I just couldn't do anything because I was working on another
yeah,
case.
Upon reviewing this, maybe trying to figure out what that important case was. Because what happened to veteran Robert Bodell was egregious as AF. Horrible what they did to that guy. And got everything dropped. And some trooper had to quit his job. Well, he may have been fired, but they have to quit their jobs before they get fired so they can go to another state and become another state trooper in another jurisdiction.
Yeah, it was Alaska. It was probably me that he was looking into.
I couldn't because
I wish I could jump on this.
That were more important than chasing Predward around to another community where they're gonna get busted up. I was like, all right, well, then by the time when they got
start the fucking stream back up?
Well, a lot of started heat before his charges came out for Predward. I was just waiting. I'm like, these Pred catchers are gonna fuck this crew up. And they did. But they still got their little, it looks like DHS to me, all right?
Desert Hot Springs?
The FBI dirty little infiltrates had to pull back, but those are, I think, more on the ground type shit going on. But anyways, let's get back to these two losers crying.
Oh, here, he's going to play it now.
Now I'm sharing those DMs that people fucking, that wasn't doxing them when they were giving me information.
Yeah, but now it is docs.
They really didn't have much to say about that line back there. Oh, interesting.
Right.
To me, they just got to figure out their next move, and that's why I do what I do. keeps them busy trying to figure out their next move so they're not fucking with anybody else.
And it's funny how she just happens to go back through. I found these emails that are 2 years fucking old that I just happen to have found about
like
somebody that I don't like at the moment.
Yeah, her Snapchat doxed me, right? Remember? That's how she got my dox.
Yeah, that's right. It was my Snapchat anniversary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'd like, yeah, typically,
Can you turn it up a little?
I didn't really
It's a
pay
little bit low.
attention until you went live here. Fucking ragged ass fucking hoe. Hey, not that you're doxed me.
Fuck, we'll just play it.
The famous line was,
Watch, we'll just play it. So here, we're gonna go back to give context. Right?
Pressed. That's what you are. It's pressed.
Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Give context.
TBS, Tammy Boy Studios has got to play the clip of Nunya calling me the P word. And they're playing it like, and I call her a state actor back, right? And
going back to watering down the P word, huh? There, Tommy Boy Studios and TELE. Just stick to the surface, and don't go below there.
the reason why I called her a state actor is because, I mean, I knew more than anything that somebody put her up to dragging me and then call. The reason why I called her a state actor is because, I mean, I knew more than anything that somebody put her up to dragging me and then calling me the P word, right? Somebody was gassing her.
Right? So the reason I called her a state actor back, now pull up the video in the basement. It's just so funny. He just eats his words, right? And that's why I called her a state actor.
No, obviously.
Now watch this. Here's the actual clip. You gotta pull it up.
Oh, fuck, sorry, man.
Oh, man, amateur hour.
Chat.
Amateur
Real
hour.
quick, keep in mind, he's gonna lie, and this is like he's sat here and gone around and told people that he's done the same shit to me that he's doing. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna walk away and let you talk to him though, because I'm seriously can't. Yeah, I can't.
I understand.
He's a fucking liar.
I understand. So Gomez, when was
Uh oh,
Hear it?
Gomez is busted.
What did he just say?
State acting bitch, isn't it?
State acting bitch. Well, listen.
Shut up, bitch. You're a fucking pedophile.
Oh,
Gomez.
oh
Bro,
man.
That blows your whole fucking excuse.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got it twisted up because I can't keep track of everything right there. Holy shit, way to keep it on the surface of watering down the P word so you guys can control a narrative. Wow, amazing. Let's not talk about those handlers in the background. Just, oh my god. It's a Gomez gotcha moment. Holy shit. What a couple little, I want to just call them like schoolyard hens. Seriously. Oh god. Gomez gotcha, everybody. Woo. Oh, what a burn.
He's in the water, bro. The reason I called her a state actor, this is why I call people state actors, right?
Shut up, bitch.
Gomez, when was
Shut up, bitch. You're a fucking pedophile.
Oh my god. So the moral of the story is this, people, is that
Oh, I can't wait.
whoever Gomez calls a fucking state actor doesn't mean anything, right? Because the whole reason
Oh.
he explained to us in the stream that we just
Anything, never, forever, always. Nobody, right? Believe him like you gotta believe Vic's stories.
showed that he called her a state actor was because she called him a pedophile first. And then he used the state actor accusation.
Well, I mean, it was definitely leading up to that with the nature of this Gomez exposure. Right? There's always trying to paint me as something, but maybe not all come out to it. Right? Come all the way to it. Well, I just helped get her there. Now we can move on and get to the real below the surface stuff. Now that we're done calling each other names, let's go below the surface. Sorry that I called you name. Right? Oh my gosh. These guys don't want that. That's why they're also flipping out, is people are starting to talk, we just need to make peace. Who's ever really presented that? We got to make peace, right? And it's been attempted, but it just doesn't work because there's always a narrative by state actors, shill bags like this to keep going. So you don't go below the surface. They're keeping the nose ring on the bowl, trying to lead the whole crowd around with the surface stuff. Let's talk about how we're calling each other the P word all of a sudden. Isn't that interesting?
Right? Well, that wasn't the case. First, he called her a state actor. Then she called him a pedophile.
It's a gotcha.
Gomez
Gotcha.
Wrong way around, Gomez. You forgot your own.
Oh,
Double reversed himself.
Oh, destroyed.
Dude,
Exposed.
because it's just so funny. It's the same thing with why he even came up there on stream the other day, right?
Well, why would there be a lead up of me needing to call somebody a state actor and then retaliating with calling a P word? What was going on there? They're just, we got Gomez. It's a gotcha. Wow.
Okay, well then what did you say, Gomez? Well, I just here to tell you that you're a bitch, TBS, you fucking pussy. You know, it's like, well, why don't you just tell us what you said? No, you know, all right.
Yeah, I wanted him to dig for it. You dig for it.
Yeah, dude.
He's
That's what good chew toys do. Like Fellowmon, you keep track of those Gomez gotchas.
he's a valued asset. Community.
Everyone.
So what did you think of Nunya's?
You guys should be asking what has happened. Oh, here we go. What has happened to the past little shitbags that tried this? That's what they should be asking.
That we misunderstood.
I actually haven't watched all. I just recorded it when I
Yeah.
woke up today. We just put it on record and actually went back to bed and then listened to some of your stuff there. What were the big points that jumped off? There was a big one.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Keep track of those Gomez gotchas.
No, that's it. The one that jumped off to me, and then I was being a smartass. You probably didn't see it in chat. But is that I said
I was getting hundreds of emails like Jeff does, and chat and.
No, is that you asked somebody to put
holy shit.
You asked somebody to put Nunya's channel in chat, right?
Okay. So when they're trying to sit here and figure out their next little bit they're gonna go into, and they're just like they're almost doing what is that radio called? There's a certain radio where it's like a CB but bigger, more extended. I can't remember. Anyways. But it's like to keep the airwaves going, somebody's always got to be talking. And that's what it just reminds me of. Till they can figure out their next little set to go to on the script. Well, wait a minute, where are we on the script? Oh, okay, yeah, here we go.
Thanks for that.
No, I didn't drop that. It's because before that, right behind it. I know. Here, I'll drop it again.
What you fucking put in there?
It's the Nunya and Ed DMs. Because the big thing that jumped out to me, and so I went back to start looking at the Ed DMs with her.
Well, it does seem like Nunya does try to keep things on track to catching and what that takes. That's what I've noticed out of Nunya. So if she's going to be getting with Ed and he's supposed to be helping, well, maybe that's why she knows that Ed and Vic have been together the whole time. And she went public with that, and that's maybe why she needs to be destroyed. I mean, I'm just seeing it from one certain little conspiratard angle, right?
Yeah, because she's like, what did she say? She's like, this is not a peace treaty. Now, what I did with Ed, that
was it. Yeah.
That was a peace treaty. You know what I mean? Like, that was a peace treaty. So, like... But she never mentions a peace treaty in there with Ed.
Well, what's interesting is they don't really want to know about a timeline before Ed's charges came out and after Ed's charges came out. Him lying and still trying to convince people, he didn't have anything on his devices. Comes out it does. Right? People are going to be, what's going on here in the flow of the mix. And that's what they need, just like when the Rodin, RSO Rodin in Fort Collins, would wrench everybody in his chat so shitbags like this can sit back and watch and wait to weaponize. And then later on down the road, they'll weaponize. Oh, they were wrenched in Ed's chat the whole time. And they twist it around. And to get rid of your wrench, you almost have to pick a fight with them so they can become the victim. Or like Ed, he would just insta-ban because he was just a bitch like that too. But it would be like, maybe like wrenching up PatCon to make him look like, they're together. And he'll be attacked later, to be able to be attacked by TELE and Tammy Boy Studios later. All right, let's finish up on these two dorks here.
No.
So
it's the sentiment. It's the sentiment of the fucking thing, isn't it? It's like that's what she was fucking going for.
Oh my god!
It's like, well, I'll back off if you back off.
You see, it's they're drama queens instead of going below the surface of maybe what I was talking about. There's some background handlers having to use people's channels, like kind of what TBS is doing right now with TELE. Gotta set up a new communications line where we can propagate our bullshit and really double twist, quadruple flip because I'm still around. Maybe there's some bonus material. Let's see.